Marianne Johnson with First Data.
Good afternoon. I don't know how I got the right after lunch or almost in between lunch spot, but if I could have your attention for just a minute. It's pretty cool to be here among this group of talent and the technology innovators in Georgia and the things that are happening that are beginning to shape the future, and a lot of that being centered in Georgia. First Data, a leader in connected commerce, we're really, really proud to be part of that community and part of that inventive community. We're also very, very proud to support what's happening with TAG and all that it is happening within the community from TAG. Personally, having been part of the Atlanta FinTech community for years, having to see this firsthand and be part of it, and then traveling worldwide in FinTech, there is not another technology community that has the kind of ecosystem, the relationships, and what's happening here in Georgia. So we should be very, very proud of that. So, absolutely. And I can say from people that have transplanted into Atlanta, into these roles, they're amazed at what they find in the network and the support. But as we celebrate the achievements of today, we want to take a minute and take a look at the trends that will impact the industry in the future. Every year, TAG presents an annual report that's highlighting the achievement and the challenges that are facing the state's technology community. This year's event actually marks the 11th annual report, and this year is going to focus on looking at what the key elements for success are for Georgia's technology economy. So let me just take a moment and ask you to pay attention to the screen. We're going to look at the highlights from this year's report. This is the 2017 State of the Industry Technology in Georgia report.
Georgia is where opportunity meets innovation. Our tech ecosystem is home to globally recognized companies and organizations, cutting-edge startups, and world-class research institutions, innovation centers, and accelerators. We lead in a wide range of tech sectors, and our technologies are used by large and small organizations around the world. Innovation is coded into our DNA here in Georgia. It's an important part of who we are, and it shapes our future. The 2017 State of the Industry Technology in Georgia report highlights the achievements and challenges facing the state's technology community. The annual report is compiled from extensive primary and secondary research led by Porter Research and from over 300 Georgia C-level leaders who participated in our Technology Decision Makers Survey. In 2016, Georgia's technology private sector added over 8,000 new jobs, making it one of the nation's top tech job markets. Software, IT, and telecommunication sectors represent almost 50% of total Georgia technology employment, while internet and multimedia, software, and biosciences added the most new tech jobs in Georgia. Atlanta serves as the state's key tech hub, representing 68% of the state's overall employment. In 2016, Atlanta grew its tech employment by 4%, adding new jobs such as applications developers and computer support specialists. Georgia's invested venture capital reached over $700 million in 2016. As it relates to total invested capital, which includes venture capital, corporate venture, private equity, angel funding, and other deals, Georgia came in at $1.75 billion, which is down 40% from 2015. However, more than 64% of Georgia's technology decision makers believe the state will increase its invested capital over the next year. And most believe the best sources of future funding will come from large companies acting as strategic investors, P&E investors, and angel investors. Financial technology, health IT, and info security are just a few tech clusters where Georgia leads. But according to our decision makers, security continued to top the 2016 most important technology initiatives, followed by cloud computing. Overall, Georgia ranks just below the National Innovation Index with a score of 91.5. However, Atlanta, with a score of 119, ranked 38th out of 380 U.S. metros, which is above the national average. The 3 metro regions ranked highest in Georgia, according to the Innovation Index, are Atlanta, followed by Savannah and Columbus. All across the state, Georgia's technology industry continues to grow as a key force of our overall innovation economy.